Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed down in my description box below, or you can join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? So claaudiantly, right, as I was tapping in, I heard the words stranger danger, stranger danger. Okay, let's see what that's about. Let's tap into the message. Like, I'm feeling the energy, like I'm channeling somebody that is, rather, somebody has worked desperately hard to throw you off your game. Like, somebody depleted everything that they could utilize in order to fulfill their aim and purpose, which is to throw you off your game. They have nothing else that they can do or say, or anyone that they can use to make this happen. Let's see here. Yeah, we have justice. We have Libra energy with the justice. And then we have the Four of Wands here. We have Sagittarius energy with the Four of Wands. Yeah, somebody tried to come at your life, come at you in a specific way that was utterly wrong. Okay. They tried to come at you in the worst way. And they are coming to terms with the fact that your foundation of life is very solid. Either you are solid within yourself, or just your life itself has a certain foundation to it that can't be shaken. You can't be shaken within yourself as well. Because the things that this person was up to are very significant. Like, they went the extra mile. They did everything possible in their capacity and free will to really throw you off your game. By throwing you off your game, this person was hoping that things in your life would abruptly fall apart or end in a specific way. But this person is realizing that there's nothing like that that's ever going to happen to you. Like, you're solid, or things are solid for you enough for you to keep on winning. You know, because with the justice is symbolic to the energy of right and wrong, yes or no. We have the King of Swords here. We have double Libra energy. We have Aquarius energy, and we also have Gemini energy. Yeah, this person was ruthless when they were doing all of this with the King of Swords. Like, they didn't care. They were ruthless. This person was only operating from a state of being of, I want to win, or I want to be the last man standing, the last person, you know, standing in this situation. I want to be the one that reigns supreme. Like this person was clearly in the energy of competing with you, but this is somebody that plays dirty. Yeah, they play to win, but in a way of they play dirty. Three of Swords, they do things, filthy things, like, well, they say things, they act a certain type of way. This is somebody that is truly, like, this is one of those people that will purposely do something knowing that it's wrong, or purposely act a certain type of way or say something knowing that they're lying. Okay, so the ruthlessness that was attached to this person at the time when they were going hard, trying to throw you off your game, that has begun to die off from their energy. Like they no longer have the same strength and power or capability or access to get this done. Um, yeah, death. With the death energy, we have Scorpio energy here. This situation has completely taken a turn here. Like, it's like this person went from being in the energy of thinking that they have something figured out or they could do something, using all that they could to do this based on their free will, their decisions and choices, and what they really wanted out of the situation, what they thought was possible with the situation with regards to you. It went from that to them to this situation completely taking a turn. It, like, something has transformed based on this situation. It's either things are no longer the same, or you are no longer the same, or life itself is not the same. Like, so like something is over here based on that. A situation is completely changed. This is like a drastic change. This is the type of change that there is no coming back, there is no undoing it, or like it is what it is type of change. Something has taken place that is very significant to a change. This change is very significant to the fact that this person can no longer do whatever this is that they were trying to do to you to throw you off your game. I do see and feel that they are coming to terms with that as well, that like, damn, like I tried everything, like I did it, like I said it, I acted like this, I went there, I spoke to this one, I like, I did it, I paid this. Like they literally beating themselves up. I'm seeing something very sinister. Like this is the type of person when this is the type of person that has the same ruthless approach they take to life. They're like that in general. It's not that they were just like that towards you. This is the type of person that is ruthless in their heart, their mind, their spirit. They just carry that energy with them. Therefore, the relationship they have with themselves is as ruthless. Like this person treats themselves with cruelty, right? They don't have a good relationship with themselves at all. So with that being said, when things like this happen or they do things that put themselves in this situation, they react in certain ways that are very questionable. I see this person is beginning to hit themselves, like literally, physically hit themselves, or causing themselves a certain level of pain in some way, shape, or form, maybe purposely humiliating themselves or putting themselves in an embarrassing position, or acting or saying embarrassing things, or just doing it's like this person is purposely doing this because they already are at their lowest. Like you have no idea. Like this was something they if it was a success to throw you off your game and they were the ones that did it, it would have been the ultimate power within them. It would have made them feel and think that they are this supreme being that is this obsolete. Like, So it's having the adverse effect, because that's not what happened. They didn't, they lost, or they just, all of this was for nothing. All of this is just, and the main thing about this is like, this person, back to the things that they're beginning to do to themselves, or putting themselves in the fire, just because of, just like they're already down. They put their all into this. That's an indicator. If somebody walks a path of life doing everything, saying everything, acting however way, just going the extra mile towards a certain aim or purpose, and then it flunks or they lose, they let themselves go, because they know why they went so hard to throw you off your game, what it meant to them, and the purpose and the aim itself, the end goal, what it would have been like for them. The Queen of Cups, this is someone with mother issues with the Queen of Cups energy. um Their mother issues enable them to not have a good relationship with feminine energies. Whether you are a divine feminine or a divine masculine, this woman or this man here, take it how it resonates. This is somebody that their ruthlessness is based on the fact that they're not in communication or in touch or in unison, in alignment, in duality with their femininity. They don't operate from the heart, simply put here, because we've already established the root cause. Like, things happen to this person and it shaped them to become this way. We have the Ace of Wands. We have double Scorpio energy. We have Pisces energy. We also have Cancer energy. We have double Sagittarius energy. We have Aries energy. We have Leo energy as well. This person only operates from pure masculinity. They don't have remorse or compassion or reasoning capacity based on right and wrong. Like, they just operate from strict logic of things, or they term of what logic is or what it means, or, um yeah, we have the Devil. We do have Capricorn energy here. Okay. This person had a deep, dark desire. Like, someone was so, this person was thirsty and lusting after your downfall. Like, it's so bad that this person would envision you at your lowest due to their doing. Like, they would, like, thinking about you cry just makes them feel so good and powerful, or like things like that. You guys, thinking about you not having what you have now, not being who you are now, not being able to do what you do now, like, or live the way you live, or be how you are, like, all of these things they would envision because of this deep, dark desire and lust and thirst for your downfall. They were craving to, still are, it's an everlasting thirst, right? Craving to put you down, throw you off your game. And like, specifically you with this Nine of Pentacles here, yes, you have a life that you live, or people around you, or even whoever is connected to you, really on a deeper level, on a less deeper level, acquaintances. There's you and your life, your world in reality, but this person is more like they were targeting you. Like, everybody else was collateral damage, or is, everybody else doesn't matter like that, or in the way that they like to make it out to be, or something. Like, the main concern was you. The main aim and purpose was you. They wanted something. They wanted your downfall, right? I'm getting an energy of Whether this is a feminine or masculine energy in your world, in your reality, in your life, take it how it applies. However, the energy of this person, the state of being that they're in currently is volatile. Like they are letting themselves go in the worst ways. They're deep into that. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. And the more they see you, do you, be you, they lose it further, lose themselves rather further. Okay. They're at their lowest. Like, don't forget, they don't operate from the heart. This is somebody that hardly ever feels unless it's in relation to what benefits them and their truest desires. This someone, they're all about desires. Me, right? This is somebody that will do the craziest, nastiest, disgusting things, or like they will do whatever behind the scenes for their cause or benefit, and then come out with a specific persona or version of themselves that indicates that they would never even be on that, or they would never stoop that low. They would never say that, like, do this, act like the game of life, right? The game of life. We have the Ace of Swords here. So with this Ace of Swords energy, this person's capacity to, or rather because everybody has a breaking point, or there's just like a brink. It's like, man, this is just enough, right? And I see this person has gotten to the brink of their capacity, them being able to, because don't forget, they did everything that they could to stand against you in this way of like creating your downfall or orchestrating and curating it, right? So now that you are rising, or you have risen, it's just putting this person in a position to not only just let themselves go, because they are literally beating themselves up for everything and disappointed within themselves that this was never possible. It's like they're seeing the truth of who you actually are with this Ace of Swords. Like, they're seeing something so differently and so clearly when it comes to you. It's like I see this person just, they're like, you know what, like, I'm gonna just back away, or I'm gonna just leave this person alone. This person has to deal with a lot though behind the scenes, because they did a lot, they said a lot, they acted a whole bunch of ways. Like, this person, the attachments that are a derivative of their actions, their words, everything that has to do with them and your downfall, they have to carry that with them every day. They have to live with it, look at you, or hear about you, or see you, and still having to live with it, not having anything else that they can do or say, right? This person, this whole time, they were playing with your intelligence, or they were playing mind games. It was all about the power of the mind, or I can play with your mind. The Nine of Swords, yeah. You see how this person, you see, they just have when you're in this position, is you down and out, like it's something is really bad in your reality or about you, or things like that. So within that regard, whatever this person is seeing clearly now and differently about you, this is their reaction to it, or their state of being because of it. On top of that, knowing their role in everything and what their decisions and choices towards you behind the scenes, like it's just a lot. They're carrying a lot. They're starting to lose strength within them to be able to further proceed in hating you or hating on you or being a hater. Like, because that's the thing about hate. It's like a form of a sickness in someone, especially if they are like that in general. Like we established with this person, they are ruthless in general towards everybody, even towards themselves. They don't have the capacity within them to operate from love or the heart. The heart chakra is blocked. They have a lot of unhealed energy attached to them, right? And because of that, this is just somebody something is really bad. They took something too far and they can't stand on it anymore. Like they can't proceed with this anymore. They don't have it in them anymore to do this, to be on this, to act like this, say this. Like they just don't. We have the Ten of Cups. This person with this Ten of Cups energy, we have double Pisces energy here. They have gotten to the point within themselves that not only are they doing things to purposely shame themselves further than the shame that they already feel, humiliate themselves, embarrass themselves, or just acting, saying, and doing all these things like as if like they like, yeah, I deserve this, like because they're the truth of you, and back to the perspective shift and perspective clarity of you and the whole situation, it's harming this person's mental. Like we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, and now we have the Ace of Cups energy. This is something really big that someone's going through here within themselves and their reality and life and their world. They're like drowning in their own subconscious. The subconscious is the part of yourself that envisions, oh, this is where I want to be in 10 years, for example. An analogy, a reference point, a case study, the part of your mind that takes you to that point of being where it's like, I see myself in this position 10 years from now, or I know I'm going to have this, or I want this person even though they're with someone. Like your subconscious is like your inner world wishes. We all have a world that we live outside of us, and the world within us based on our thoughts, our emotions, our spirit, right? And the world within this person, coming back to the generalization of this message, they're drowning in their subconscious, back to the fact that everything that they did, they had an aim and a purpose, and they lived in their subconscious as they were ruthlessly doing what they were doing towards you behind the scenes. They were living in their subconscious, right? Oh, I know once I'm successful at this, taking this person down, throwing them off their game. They were envisioning all types of things that would have come after that, or how things would have been for them. And them now drowning in that very same subconscious that created that world Oof, I don't know if you're all hearing me. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have double Virgo energy here. And we also have Taurus energy. This person needs help. Yeah, they're losing it. Like the Nine of Wands. Okay. And then the Strength reverse. Okay. They no longer have it in them. They're losing it. They need help. Like they need help. Like they're not right. Or they're not okay. They literally are looking at themselves in disgust, agony, pain. Damn, is this how low vibrational I really am, or is this how lost I am, or is this how messed up of a person I am? Like they're being struck with their own things, and it's like it's bad. They don't have it in them. This person, you will be surprised. Like time is going to tell a really interesting story when it comes to you and this person or this situation, and also just your life in general, because I know that this is not the only hater energy or enemy of a person that you've dealt with or you are going to deal with. But I just see a common theme in your life where people learn the hard way that you're not somebody that they should try. Like people learn the hard way that they should have just left you alone. They learn the hard way that you are who you say you are. Like there's always this common theme and never ending outcome. It never changing outcome. Pardon me, never changing outcome. Where it's like, okay, here you go again, or oh, here's another one trying me with this again. And then God has to vindicate you. Justice has to work in your favor. You know, destiny and fate take course where things happen and you end up being the one victorious and you win in the end. It's a common theme. We have to, that's how, you create a relationship. One of the ways you create a relationship with God, you watch how He constantly saves you and delivers you from people, situations, and things of life. So when you find yourself in a similar position of vulnerability or fear or anxiety or attacks or anything that opposes your identity, remember what God did. Why would God forsake you now? I'm being called to end this message here. Thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time, okay? And to those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. And I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. The link to my Patreon will be listed down in my description box below, or you can join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.